we're going to be suing her as a counterclaim, and we will prove she's lying. But then I said myself to Shannon Sharpe, you need to talk to your family, your friends, your fans, everybody who watches ESPN.
Tonight, we're diving into a major shakeup in the sports world. NFL legend and popular talk show host Shannon Sharpe just had a $10 million settlement offer rejected in a civil lawsuit.
It's a very valid question, but it's the conclusions that people are speculating about that I take strong exception to. If you go to anyone who's been blackmailed, blackmail is about taking advantage and leveraging embarrassment.
And the fallout is massive. What was supposed to be a quiet deal is now front-page news, and everyone from lawyers to sponsors is scrambling to figure out what's next. It all started when the plaintiff's lawyer told Sharpe's team the $10 million offer wasn't enough.
Because you are telling the truth is on your side, and when you say it yourself, rather than me or somebody else saying it, you will be believed.
Not financially, and not symbolically. They wanted more than just money. They wanted public accountability. As soon as that rejection email leaked, the internet lit up. Sharpe's team said the offer was fair and made in good faith, but that didn't stop people from talking.
So the answer to your question is that totally innocent people who are under a threat of blackmail, which is defined as revealing something privately that will embarrass or harm them, are willing to pay money even though they're 100% innocent.
The effects were immediate. One of Sharpe's athletic brand partners pulled back, deleting past collaborations from social media. Insiders say the company is playing it safe while they wait to see how things play out.
Or something that is a private act that somebody doesn't want to be splashed all over the media. Sometimes the option, which is a painful option, when you're a subject of blackmail, that's no fun, is to pay and pray.
If one sponsor is backing away just from settlement talk, what happens now that the deal has officially collapsed? Sharpe's side is frustrated. They say the $10 million wasn't an admission of guilt. It was a business move. Settle fast, avoid headlines, and protect Sharpe's public image. But now, the failed settlement is making more noise than the lawsuit itself. To understand why the plaintiff rejected it.
First, you're concerned about ESPN. Does this mean permanently? Does this mean that they're backing away from him? Because they say pending a further investigation.
Well, first of all, the word benched is inaccurate. This is his choice. He elected to step aside for now to take care of his family.
We talked to legal expert Marisol Ung. She says in high-profile cases like this, there are two battles, one in the courtroom and one in the public eye. By turning down the money, the plaintiff's team is signaling they believe they can win both. They probably think they'll find strong evidence in court, and that public opinion is on their side. This isn't just about the lawsuit. It's about Sharpe's entire career. In recent years, he's become a big name in sports media, co-hosting a hit debate show. That show brings in major money for the network through ads and viral clips. But now, advertisers might start to wonder, is it worth the risk to stick with him? Sharpe's team tried to control the damage by saying he still wants to handle things responsibly.
Shannon Sharpe allegedly threatening to choke the woman who has accused him of rape. Without further ado, here is that phone conversation.
But many fans didn't like how that sounded, like he was trying to brush things under the rug and get back to work. Online, hashtags like #StandStrong, Speak Out, and #Sharpe Exit started trending, and some fans are calling for boycotts until the truth comes out. Even the NFL Alumni Association, where Sharpe is an ambassador.
Deal with this terrible nightmare of a woman engaging in blackmail, and he wants to be vindicated. So he offered and elected to step aside at least up to the early pregame season for the NFL.
Released a vague statement about fair legal process. It didn't mention him by name, but the message felt like they were backing away. So why was the settlement offer rejected? Two big reasons. First, the deal included a strict gag order. The plaintiff wouldn't be allowed to talk about the case ever again, not even years later. In today's world, that kind of silence looks suspicious.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet.
Second, the money wasn't all up front. Only about a third would be paid now, with the rest spread out over 5 years. This disagreement has also caused friction within Sharpe's legal team. Some of his advisors didn't want to make an offer so early. They thought it would make him look guilty, but Sharpe wanted to settle fast. Now people are saying that move may have backfired. Let's talk numbers. $10 million might seem huge, but for someone like Sharpe, who makes millions from TV, podcasts, books, and more, it was a calculated risk. His team likely thought it was better to pay now and protect future earnings. But now that the deal's off the table, the stakes just got a lot higher, and fans aren't reacting well.
And then he will return. So that was his choice, and ESPN respected that decision.
Some say they've lost respect. Others are canceling subscriptions and walking away from the network. One analytics company even reported a rise in people canceling over ethical concerns. What's next legally? A pre-trial hearing is coming up in 6 weeks. Expect the plaintiff's lawyers to push for more evidence to be shown in court.
You want to be a to me now, so.
I don't want to be, don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
While Sharpe's side may try to move things into private arbitration to avoid more bad press, there's also a new law being debated in the state where this case is happening. If passed, it could ban hush clauses in sexual misconduct cases. That would make it harder for Sharpe's team to keep things private and could change their legal strategy completely. Sharpe's network now faces a tough choice. Do they keep him on air and risk losing advertisers?
Okay, now this is a $10 million settlement offer. Wasn't it, in fact, is that correct, or was it a $20 million settlement offer?
Or take him off temporarily and lose viewers. Other TV hosts in similar situations have faced the same problem, and often, networks pick the path with less risk. One big issue for Sharpe is that offering a settlement early gives the other side ammunition in court.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
They can now suggest he was trying to make the problem go away with money. Jurors might start asking, if he's innocent, why not fight it in court? On top of everything, lawsuits like this are exhausting. Sharpe's brand is all about energy, fast comebacks, and hot takes. But legal battles take time and emotional tolls.
Well, all I've been able to do as a lawyer is to confirm that in a conference that was supposed to be kept confidential because a professional mediator who's a retired judge engaged in the mediation.
If his performance on air starts to drop, viewers will notice. Zooming out, this case has become a symbol of a bigger cultural shift. People want transparency. They're tired of celebrities throwing money at problems and staying silent.
My family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzzley.
Sharpe is now at the center of that conversation, whether he likes it or not. So what now? Expect Sharpe's team to change their message. They'll say they're ready to fight the case and show confidence. The plaintiff's team might go public with an interview to gain support. And if settlement talks come back,
that those numbers were exchanged. And all I can say under the rules is that it was at least that number that he considered and might have paid in order to protect his privacy, his family, and his economic interests going forward.
It'll likely be for much more money and include things like a public apology or charity work. Let's be clear. Just because Sharpe made an offer doesn't mean he's guilty, and rejecting it doesn't mean the other side is telling the full truth either. Civil lawsuits are messy, and winning or losing often comes down to perception. But right now, the public sees this as a celebrity trying to pay their way out, and that image is hard to shake. We'll keep watching closely. From changes in Sharpe's show, to new legal filings, to sponsor decisions, every detail matters. For now, the ball is back in Shannon Sharpe's court. But the clock is ticking fast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.